Step into the light of a new understanding, where the standard definitions of reality are stripped away like unnecessary layers of a tired garment. Here at Ankh and Signal, we do not just present media, we curate an existential frequency that resonates with the hidden architecture of your psyche. Imagine a space where the ordinary is not merely ignored, but is transformed into a relic of a past you no longer inhabit. This is the threshold of the extraordinary, a portal designed for the seeker who finds the mundane to be a cage. We have meticulously crafted an experience that bridges the gap between the ancient symbol of life and the modern pulse of information. As you watch the golden glints of our signal catch the light, feel the weight of conventional narrative lift from your shoulders. You are entering a sanctuary of the strange, a high-definition playground for the soul that demands your full attention. It is a sleek, professional departure from the noise of the everyday, designed specifically for those who demand more than just passive entertainment. Welcome to a realm where every frame is a curated testament to the beauty of the unknown, and every sound is a whisper from a deeper reality. Within the core of our broadcast lies the Gnostic experience, a pursuit of knowledge that transcends the physical senses and touches the divine spark within. We invite you to gaze into the obsidian depths of the unknown, where wisdom is not taught but remembered. Our films serve as mirrors, reflecting the hidden truths that society has long sought to obscure under the guise of normalcy. In this high-key studio of the mind, we illuminate the shadows of the spirit with a surgical precision, using vibrant, clean colors to highlight the textures of your own consciousness. This is not a journey for the faint of heart, but for the bold voyager who seeks to reclaim their sovereignty from the demiurge of the mundane. Each visual sequence is a carefully calibrated key, designed to unlock the chambers of your perception that have remained dormant for far too long. We celebrate the mystical, the esoteric, and the transformative power of a story told without the constraints of earthly logic. Here, the signal is pure, the wisdom is ancient, and the aesthetic is nothing short of transcendent perfection. Let the light of our Gnostic visions wash over you, revealing the golden threads of truth that bind the universe together. Why cling to logic when the universe itself is a masterpiece of the absurd? At Ankh and Signal, we celebrate the nonsensical as the highest form of creative liberation. Our curated selection of films challenges the very foundations of traditional storytelling, opting instead for a labyrinthine journey through the delightfully bizarre. We believe that by embracing the unconventional, we find a truer version of ourselves, one that is not bound by the sterile rules of cause and effect. Watch as the world fractures into a million brilliant pieces, only to reform in shapes that defy the laws of physics and the expectations of the crowd. This is the luxury of the absurd, the freedom to exist without the burden of explanation. We present characters who are as eccentric as they are profound, navigating unpredictable plots that turn on a dime. Every twist is a celebration of the unexpected, rendered in the sharpest focus and the most vibrant palettes imaginable. We invite you to lose yourself in a narrative that refuses to follow a linear path, finding instead a more complex and rewarding geometry in the chaos. In the world of Ankh and Signal, the impossible is merely a starting point for a much larger, more colorful conversation. Meet the faces of the fringe, the eccentric protagonists who defy every attempt at categorization. These are the witnesses to the absurd, individuals whose existential dilemmas are played out on a stage of surreal beauty. They are the pioneers of the inner landscape, each carrying a unique perspective that shatters the mold of the typical cinematic hero. We capture their stories with the intimacy of luxury lifestyle photography, focusing on the fine details of their expressions and the rich textures of their unconventional lives. Whether they are searching for meaning in a void or finding God in a grain of digital sand, Their journeys are a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of the bizarre. You will find yourself reflected in their quirks, recognizing the same flicker of madness and genius that resides within your own heart. We don't just show you these characters. We invite you to inhabit their world, to feel the weight of their choices and the lightness of their liberation. Their struggles are not yours, yet they feel more real than the scripted dramas of the mainstream. These are the icons of the Ankh and Signal channel, the beautifully broken and the brilliantly strange, presented with the dignity and clarity they truly deserve.
Experience the ultimate in visual surrealism, where the lines between your dreams and your waking reality begin to blur into a seamless, high-definition tapestry. We employ the techniques of luxury advertising, slow-motion product rotations, shallow depth of field, and impeccable lighting to elevate the surreal to an art form. Our imagery is designed to bypass the analytical mind and speak directly to the subconscious, creating a visceral reaction that lingers long after the screen goes dark. Imagine liquid light flowing through crystal gears, or landscapes that shift and breathe with the rhythm of your own pulse. This is not mere escapism. It is an immersion into a more vivid, more demanding version of the world. We focus on the textures of the impossible, making the dreamlike feel tangible and the abstract feel intimate. Every frame is a study in vibrant, clean color and sharp, cinematic focus, ensuring that even the most nonsensical visual is grounded in a sense of hyper-realistic luxury. As our journey together concludes, you realize that you are no longer the same viewer who first stepped through our portal. The Ankh and Signal channel is more than a destination. It is a catalyst for a profound personal transformation. By exposing yourself to the absurd and the Gnostic, you have recalibrated your senses to appreciate the hidden depths of the human experience. You have learned to find beauty in the unconventional and wisdom in the bizarre. We leave you with a final vision, the perfect synthesis of the ancient and the modern, a symbol of the timeless truth that persists even in our fast-paced digital world. Our mission is to provide you with a sanctuary where you can continue to explore these depths, far away from the shallow narratives of the ordinary. The signal remains strong, and the Ankh remains a symbol of your renewed vitality. We invite you to carry this perspective with you, to see the world not as a collection of mundane tasks, but as a vast, surreal landscape waiting to be decoded. Thank you for joining us in this celebration of the extraordinary. Stay tuned to the frequency of the absurd, and remember that the most profound truths are often found in the places where no one else thinks to look.